200-yard medley relay. For OA in lane 5, for Emily Kelly. In lane 4, Jen Boki. For Milford, lane 3, Kim Stichai. And Milford, lane 2, Emily Dawdlin. So it looks like Jen Bookey for OA is out in front. Emily Kelly is coming close to third there, right behind the Milford swimmer. And into the water is Samantha Stretton. Oh, excuse me, Emma O'Hara on the breaststroke. And in lane 5, we have Paige Gray. So OA is 1 and 2 so far in the girls 200-yard medley relay. Into the water there is Samantha Stretton in the butterfly, in lane 4. And in lane 5, we have Loretta White competing in the fly. Milford High School is on the tail of Loretta White, but she's out in front. Samantha Stretton's finishing strong and about to touch the wall, and into the water is Ava Kelly. Finishing this heat with a fast freestyle. Nice flip turn and into the water in lane 5. We have Ella Rivers. So Ava Kelly's about to touch the wall, and OA takes first place in the 200-yard medley relay. Ella Rivers is hanging on to second place, just about to touch. And in third place, we have Milford High School. Lane 3, that was Abby. And Milford High School is finishing up here. OA took 1 and 2. And I'm going to now turn it over in just a few minutes to my friend Becky Skinner. She'll be commentating the rest of the meet. So I believe these swimmers are going to be asked to swim down to relieve the congestion on the pool deck near the blocks. So next up, is the boys 200-yard medley relay. The OA team will be in lane 4 and lane 5. In lane 4, first off the blocks will be Evan Fultz. And in lane 5, you'll have Evan Hilliard. And lane 6 is the farthest lane away from this camera to help you figure out what you're looking at. So again, the first heat, they're starting with a backstroke. In the farthest lane, we have Evan Hilliard. And in lane 4, the next one in, we have Evan Fultz. And John Newman from Milford is in lane 3. So Evan Fultz way out in front for OA in lane 4. And as soon as he touches, I believe we've got Brian Wang in breaststroke. On the farthest lane, lane 5, we've got Martin Sankoff. And he's neck and neck with the Milford High School swimmer, Tom LeParade. So Brian Wang is close to touching the wall. Next swimmer into the water will be Ben Turner, senior Ben Turner, who's also a captain for OA. Way out in front here. Beautiful butterfly. And into the water here is Anthony Hoffman in lane 5 for OA, junior. And Ryan Moore in lane 4 is in the water with the freestyle, way, way out in front. And into the water for OA, we have Aaron Manny in the far lane, swimming the freestyle. So OA took first place. And Aaron Manny is going to bring it home for OA to take second place in the boys 200-yard medley relay. 1 and 2. OA goes 1 and 2, followed by Milford High School. Danny Ciccone finishes third. I'm going to turn it over. Thank you.
Next up, we have the women's 200-yard freestyle. Taking their place on the blocks right now are 3 swimmers from Milford, 3 swimmers from Oliver Ames. In lane 1, we have Catherine Pease. Lane 2, Maddie Stocci. Lane 3, Eva Parson. Lane 4, Sam Stretton. Lane 5, Amanda Barth. And lane 5, Molly Skinner. Lane 6, Amanda Barth. Lane 1 is at the bottom of your screen. Lane 6 is in the far end of the pool. The 200-yard freestyle is 8 laps of the pool, so you'll see these swimmers swim back and forth 8 times. We're getting to the halfway point of this race. It looks like there's a bit of a shootout between Sam Stretton and Eva Parson from Milford. Sam's taking a slight lead in lane 4. Sam Stratton came in first, followed by Eva Parson. And it looks like Molly Skinner in third in lane 5. Followed closely by Amanda Barth in lane 6. Next up is the boys race. It's the boys 200-yard freestyle. In lane 2 from Milford, we have John Newman. In lane 3 from Milford, we have Josh Adderson. Lane 4 is Brian Wang from OA. Lane 5 is Ryan Moore, also from OA. The boys are off to a strong start in this race. Hard to tell who's in first. Looks like Ryan Moore has a slight lead right now. As a reminder, the higher lane numbers are further away from the bottom of your screen. Lanes 4 and 5 should be at the top of your screen. Looks like Ryan's taken a slight lead over Brian, the halfway point of the race. All right, Brian's caught back up. They're neck and neck with 2 laps to go. All right, this one's going to be a close one. Let's watch all the way to the end. Looks like Brian's pulling away a little bit in lane 4. Brian came first, Ryan Moore in second. And it looks like Josh Adderson from Milford will be third. Next up will be the girls 200 individual medley. Starting in lane 2 at the bottom of your screen, we have Sarah Wangle from Milford, followed by lane 3, Caitlin Bangert from Milford. In lane 4, Sophie Hurdle from Oliver Ames. In lane 5, Loretta White, also from Oliver Ames. In lane 6, Kiki Esterman, also from Oliver Ames. For the individual medley, each swimmer will swim 50 yards of each of the 4 strokes, starting with butterfly, followed by backstroke, breast, and finally free. Sophie Hurdle's in the lead in lane 4 at the end of the butterfly. Looks like there's a close race for second between Caitlin Bangert of Milford and Loretta White of Oliver Ames. Sophie Hurdle continues to lead at the middle point of the breaststroke. Still too close to call for second between Caitlin Bangert of Milford and Loretta White of Oliver Ames. Looks like Sophie still has a comfortable lead in lane 4. Loretta and Caitlin are still shooting this one out to the end for second. Oh, looks like Loretta edged out Caitlin for second place. Caitlin Bangert from Milford is in third, followed by Kiki Esterman from Oliver Ames in fourth. Next up will be the boys' 200-yard individual medley. Lining up at the blocks in lane 3, we have Oscar Curry from Milford. In lane 4, Ben Turner from Oliver Ames. In lane 5, Anthony Hoffman, also from Oliver Ames. At the turn of the butterfly, we have Ben Turner in first place, followed by Anthony Hoffman and Oscar Corey in third. Ben's got a good-sized lead now as we head into the final strokes of the backstroke, followed by Anthony Hoffman and Oscar Corey in third. Looks like Ben's got a comfortable lead now as he heads into his freestyle. Oscar Curry from Milford has edged out Anthony Hoffman in the breaststroke. They're both heading down to the other end of the pool to finish up with their freestyle. And Ben Turner in first place, easily finishing up that freestyle nice and strong. Oscar and Anthony are still finishing up their race. And Oscar's ahead at the turn of the freestyle. And the final for this race will be Ben Turner in first place, Oscar Corey from Milford in second, and Anthony Hoffman from Oliver Ames in third. Event number 7 this afternoon is the girls 50-yard freestyle. In lane 1, closest to the bottom of your screen, we have Nicole Lalangui for Milford, followed by lane 2 is Kate Blackwell, also from Milford. Lane 3 is Abby Antonio from Milford. Lane 4, Ava Kelly. Lane 5, Paige Gray. Lane 6, Amanda Barth, all from OA. This will be a quick one. 50-yard freestyles, only 2 laps of the pool. Looks like Ava Kelly's ahead at the turn, followed by Paige Gray and Amanda Barth. Ava Kelly in first, Paige Gray second, Amanda Barth in third. 1, 2, 3 for OA. Our next event is the boys 50-yard freestyle. In lane 1, closest to the bottom of your screen, we have Tom LaParade from Milford. Lane 2 is Jack Weiner from Milford. Lane 3 is Josh Kravitz from Milford. Lane 4, Aaron Manny from OA. Lane 5, Martin Sankoff, also from OA. Looks like Josh Kravitz has the lead, followed by Jack Weiner from Milford. Third is Aaron Manny from Oliver Ames. And Martin Sankoff came fourth.
So this is Bill Matthews here at the Hockomock Championship meet in Milford. Looking forward to seeing our swimmers compete for the first time in an actual in-person meet. So very excited about that. It's been a very challenging year, but I just really want to compliment our swimmers on the resilience and kind of strength of character to continue to train and compete the way they have. And they've done a great job. I'm just really, really proud of what they've been able to do this year. And hopefully next year we get back to normal. Yeah, it's great to be here. Thank you.
Thank you, Bill. High School, wishing the team best of luck this season and at the Hockomock Championships. Swimmers for the 100-yard butterfly are making their way down to the pool deck, as well as the 100-yard freestyle. Those are our two upcoming events. Event number 9 is the girls 100-yard butterfly. In lane 2, we have Caitlin Bangert from Milford. Lane 3, Eva Parson from Milford. Lane 4, Jen Bookie from OA. Lane 5, Sam Stretton from OA. And lane 6, Loretta White, also from OA. As a reminder, lane 2 is closest to the bottom of your screen. Lane 6 is at the top. OA swimmers are in lanes 4 through 6. Halfway through the race, it looks like Jen Bookie has a slight lead over Eva Parson from Milford, followed by Sam Stretton in lane 5. This one's going to be a close one. The final 25, it looks like Jen Bookie has the lead, followed by Sam Stretton with Eva Parsons in third. That one was too close for me to make a call on. Eva Parsons in third, and it looks like Loretta White's coming up in fourth in lane 6. Well, we're going to have to wait for the recorded times on that one. Our next event is the boys 100-yard butterfly, and we have a shootout match between Ben Turner of Oliver Ames and Xander Terrell of Milford. Xander's in lane 3, Ben Turner's in lane 4. Looks like Ben's off to an early lead as we hit the first turn. Looks like Ben's maintaining and stretching out his lead as we enter into the final turn of the race. Ben is one of our senior swimmers, so this will be his last official meet with Oliver Ames High School. And Ben Turner with the easy win. Xander Terrell in second. The girls are lining up for event number 11, the girls 100-yard freestyle. In lane 1, closest to the bottom of your screen, we have Nicole Lalangui from Milford. In lane 2, Sarah Wengel from Milford. In lane 3, Kim Stitche from Milford. Lane 4 is Ava Kelly from Oliver Ames. Lane 5 is Emily Kelly from Oliver Ames. And lane 6 is Paige Gray, also from Oliver Ames. Like Ava Kelly has a slight lead at the first turn. And it looks like Emily Kelly was a second into the turn at the 50-yard mark. Coming down to the final turn of the race, it looks like we have Ava Kelly in first place, Emily Kelly in second, and then a shootout between Paige Gray and Kim Stitche from Milford for third. Ava Kelly stretching out her lead for the win, followed by Emily Kelly in second. And a complete tie, probably for third. We'll have to watch the official recorded times for that one. Next up is the boys' turn at the 100-yard freestyle. In lane 1, closest to the bottom of your screen, we have Danny Chacon from Milford. In lane 2, Jack Weiner from Milford. Lane 3, Josh Kravitz, also from Milford. Lane 4 is Ryan Moore from Oliver Ames. Lane 5 is Aaron Manny from Oliver Ames. And lane 6 is Evan Hilliard, also from Oliver Ames. At the halfway point of the race, it looks like Ryan Moore and Josh Kravitz from Milford are neck and neck. Ryan's powering through to stretch out to a small lead. Looks like Jack Weiner from Milford's in third, sorry. Looks like Ryan edged him out for the win, followed by Josh Kravitz from Milford for second, and Jack Weiner from Milford for third. Aaron Manny from OA is in fourth. It looks like Evan Hilliard came fifth. Our next event is the girls' 500-yard freestyle. In lane 1, closest to the bottom of your screen, we have Carmela Bontempo from Milford. Lane 2, Catherine Pease from Milford. Lane 3, Elizabeth O'Connor from Milford. Lane 4, Emma O'Hara from Oliver Ames. Lane 5, Molly Skinner from Oliver Ames. And Lane 6, Kiki Esterman from Oliver Ames. The 500 is our longest race of the meet. Each swimmer has a counter at the opposite end of the pool to help them keep track of their strokes. This will be 20 laps of the pool, so this is our most grueling event of the meet. It looks like Emma O'Hara is out to an early lead in lane 4, followed by Molly Skinner in lane 5. It looks like a dead heat for third between Kiki Esterman in lane 6 and Elizabeth O'Connor in lane 3. The most important thing for this race is not to come out too fast, too early. You've got to pace yourself. 20 laps is a long way to go. Looks like Kiki Esterman's pulled ahead a little bit for third place. Emma O'Hara still in first, followed by Molly Skinner in second. Emma O'Hara in lane 4 has just reached the halfway point of this race, completing her 10th lap with a comfortable lead. Molly Skinner's in second, and it looks like Kiki Esterman's in third. You'll see the counters at the end of the pool shaking the counter pads differently. That's their way of communicating with the swimmer to speed up. All right. Coming down to the final few laps for these swimmers. This has got to be that tough part, those last couple of laps. Just like they say with a half marathon, it's not the 13 miles that kills you, it's the 0.1 at the end. That bell lets our swimmer know she is down to her last 2 laps of the race. You'll see her counter at the opposite end of the pool has her counting tablet onto red. Emma O'Hara's got a comfortable lead. Looks like Molly Skinner's in second. And Kiki Esterman in third. Emma with an easy finish there for first place. And great time too, 5:55. Molly Skinner for second place. Right now we have Kiki Esterman in third place, just finishing up her last couple of laps of the pool. Nice job, OA swimmers. 1, 2, 3 for this race as well. And it looks like we have Elizabeth O'Connor and from Milford in fourth place. Catherine Pease comes fourth, and Carmela Bontempo starts her last 2 laps of the pool. Great job, swimmers. Strong finish. Next up is the boys 500-yard freestyle. We have a shootout match between Evan Fultz of OA and Josh Adderson from Milford. Josh will be in lane 5, closest to the bottom of your screen, and Evan Fultz will be in lane 4, closest to the top of your screen. The boys have just started their 20 laps. Looks like they're evenly matched at the first turn. Their counters are getting a healthy splashing. A long race. The boys look like they're pacing themselves well. They're very evenly matched now. Looks like Josh has a slight lead over Evan as we come into the end of lap 5. Like Josh is pulling away slightly as we come to nearly the halfway point of this race. Again, this is a long one. It's a tough one to call at this point. The end of lap 13. Looks like Josh Alderson from Milford has a slight lead over Evan. like Evan's battling back. He's closed up that lead just a little bit. They have 5 laps to go. You can see the counters are shaking those counting pads, telling them to speed up a little bit. Try to find some power somewhere this late in the race. Everybody on the sides encouraging Evan to keep kicking those feet. All right, here's the final 2 laps of the race. Time to sprint, fellas. Everybody's on their feet for this one. Times on that one. That was way too close for me to call. Great race. 500 yards, 20 laps of the pool, and they still found that all the way at the end. Looks like according to the timing pads, Milford edged Evan out by just a couple of seconds. Less than 1 second, actually. Our next event's the girls' 200-yard freestyle relay. In lanes 2 and 3, we have teams from Milford. Lanes 4 and 5, we have teams from OA. In lane 4, we have Emily Kelly, Sophie Hurdle, Paige Gray, and Loretta White. In lane 5, we have Tegan Kelly, Alyssa St. Louis, Anna Marie Bertoletti, and Katie Gillespie. For Milford in lane 2, we have Kate Blackwell, Nicole Lungui, Catherine Pease, and Carmela Bontempo. In lane 3, Eva Parson, Maddie Stochi, Caitlin Bangert, and Abby and Antonio. Looks like Milford's off to an early lead in lane 3, followed closely by OA in lane 4. Sophie Hurdle just went in for OA in lane 3. OA is in first place in lane 3, followed by Milford in OA in lane 4, Milford in lane 3. Third place looks like OA in lane 5. And here's Loretta White for the anchor leg in lane 4. And the OA team in lane 4 will take first, followed by the Milford team in lane 3 for second. It looks like the OA team in lane 3 for third, or lane 5 for third. Too many numbers. Even though this is a dual meet today versus Milford, the Hockomock Championships overall will be held virtually, with other teams competing at different times this weekend. Scores will be tabulated and we should know standings by Monday. Next up we have the boys 200-yard freestyle relay. Teams from Milford will be in lanes 2 and 3, and the OA team will be in lane 4, starting off with Evan Hilliard, followed by Anthony Hoffman, Aaron Manny, and Martin Sankoff. The team from Milford in lane 3 is Josh Kravitz, Jack Weiner, Xander Terrell, and Josh Adderson. The team in lane 2 is made up of John Newman, Oscar Corey, Tom LaParade, and Danny Chacon. Looks like Milford is off to an early lead with the second swimmer entering the pool. Right now the team from Milford in lane 3 is in first place. It's a close match between the OA team and the second team from Milford in lane 2. Anthony Hoffman's just entered the pool, taking a small lead over the team from Milford. And the final Milford swimmer in lane 3 has entered the pool with a comfortable lead. And now the final swimmer from OA has entered the pool in lane 4. The Milford team in lane 3 has come in first place. The OA team in lane 4 for second, and the second Milford team in lane 2 for third place. Next up is the girls' 100-yard backstroke. In lane 1 from Milford, we have Emily Daudellin. In lane 2 from Milford, we have Maddie Stochi. In lane 3 from Milford, we have Kim Stichai. In lane 4 from OA, we have Jen Bookie. Lane 5, also from OA, Emily Kelly. In lane 6, Sophie Hurdle, also from OA. This is one of the only events where the swimmers start in the water versus coming off of the blocks. Looks like Jen Bookie is off to an early lead in lane 4. One question I always had when I'm asking someone who does backstroke a lot is, how do you not hit your head on the end of the pool? The swimmers are actually trained to count from the flags over the top of the pool how many strokes it will take them to get to the end of the pool before they can turn. Swimmers doing the backstroke are allowed to turn onto their fronts, do one stroke, and then flip to go back down the other end of the pool. Jen Bookie's off to a comfortable lead in lane 4, followed by Kim Stitch-Eye in lane 3 from Milford. Third place looks like a shootout between the two swimmers from OA, Emily Kelly in lane 5 and Sophie Hurdle in lane 6. And as we come to the end of the race, looks like Jen Bookie will be in first place, followed by Kim Stitch-Eye from Milford in lane 3. Looks like Sophie Hurdle will edge out Emily Kelly, for third. Emily Kelly's in fourth. Up next, we have the boys 100-yard backstroke. In lane 2 from Milford, we have Tom LaParade. In lane 3, we have Josh Newman. Lane 4, Evan Fultz from OA. Lane 5, Evan Hilliard from OA. And lane 6, Brian Wang, also from OA. Just as a reminder, the 100-yard events are 4 lengths of the pool. Looks like Brian Wang in lane 6 is off to an early lead. Evan Fultz in second, and Evan Hilliard in third. And at the halfway point, Brian Wang has a comfortable lead. Evan Fultz in second, Evan Hilliard has dropped to fourth. Looks like John Newman has resumed the third place position, just barely. Looks like Brian is stretching out his lead a little bit in lane 6, with Evan Fultz in second place in lane 4. Excellent swim for Brian Wang in lane 6. Comes in first. Evan Fultz is second in lane 4. And it looks like John Newman from Milford in lane 3 will take third place. With Evan Hilliard from OA in fourth. He's in lane 5. Our next event is the girls' 100-yard breaststroke. In lane 2 from Milford, we have Elizabeth O'Connor. Lane 3 from Milford, we have Emily Dodellin. Lane 4 is Emma O'Hara from OA. Lane 5, Ella Rivers from OA. And lane 6, Katarina Hoffman, also from OA. Looks like Emma O'Hara's off to an early lead in lane 4. Kat Hoffman in lane 6 is the second to touch, followed by Ella Rivers and Emily Daudellin from Milford. At the halfway point, looks like Emma has a healthy lead, touching first, followed by Kat Hoffman in lane 6 and Ella Rivers in lane 5. Last lap of the race for Emma O'Hara. Kat Hoffman is stretching her lead for second. Ella Rivers showing strong in third. And here's Emma with the finish. Easy win for Emma O'Hara in the 100-yard breaststroke. Kat Hoffman's digging deep to keep her second place finish as she stretches down the last 10 or so yards of the pool. Looks like Ella Rivers will come third in lane 5, followed by Emily Daudellin from Milford in lane 3. Swimmers are swimming down to the other end of the pool after their races to maintain social distancing and pick up their masks as they exit the pool. We have runners moving the masks around on the pool deck for them. And the boys are lining up on the blocks for the boys 100-yard breaststroke. In lane 2 from Milford, we have Oscar Corey. In lane 3, Xander Terrell. Lane 4, Anthony Hoffman from Oliver Ames. And in lane 5, Martin Sankoff, also from Oliver Ames. Looks like Anthony lost his goggles on the dive-in. Still showing strong in third place there. Xander Terrell has pulled out to an early lead for Milford, with Oscar Corey not far behind. Anthony Hoffman showing in third place, followed by Martin Sankoff in fourth. At the turn, it looks like Oscar Corey's taken a small lead over Xander Terrell from Milford. Anthony Hoffman in third, Martin Sankoff in fourth. Down to the final 25 yards of this race, we have Oscar Corey in first place, stretching out his lead a little bit over Xander Terrell, also from Milford, in lanes 2 and 3. Anthony Hoffman in lane 4 at third. Martin Sankoff in lane 5, fourth. So final standings, Oscar Corey in lane 2 came in first, followed by Alexander Terrell, Anthony Hoffman, and Martin Sankoff in fourth. Our final event this afternoon is the girls 400-yard freestyle relay. In lane 3, we have team from Milford. OA is in lanes 4 and 5. In lane 4, we have Ava Kelly, Sophie Hurdle, Jen Bookie, Sam Stratton. In lane 5, we have Tegan Kelly, Abby DiFrancesco, Sophia Bellinger, and Alexandra Glennon. So each swimmer for this race will go 100 yards or 4 lengths of the pool. Looks like the Milford team and the OA team in lane 4 is off to a strong start. Very evenly matched. Second swimmers are getting ready to jump in. These swimmers are finishing up their final 25 yards of their leg of the relay. This one is definitely too close to call for first place. Sophie Hurdle just jumped in the water for OA, stretching out the lead over Milford slightly. Jen Bookie's on the blocks, ready to take her leg of the relay, third leg of the relay. The Oliver Ames team in lane 4 is in first place, followed by Milford in lane 3, and the Oliver Ames team in lane 5 in third. Sam Stratton's up on the blocks, ready to take her fourth and final leg of this relay. She's going to have a nice strong finish for OA in lane 4. Alexandra Glennon's on the blocks in lane 5, ready to take her final leg of the relay. Two more laps for Sam. Sam is one of our senior swimmers. This is her last official meet for Oliver Ames High School. All right. The final swimmers are in the pool. Beautiful, strong finish for Sam Stratton in lane 4, easily claiming first place. Milford in lane 2 is in second. The Oliver Ames team in lane 5 is in third. Here's Alexandra Glennon with her last 2 laps of the pool in lane 5. Nice strong finish from Alexander Glennon for third place for the second OA team in lane 5. All right, I know I said that was the last event, but I was wrong. We have a boys 400-yard freestyle relay. We have a team from Milford in lane 3 and a team from OA in lane 4. In lane 4, leading off will be Ryan Moore, followed by Evan Fultz, Brian Wang, and Ben Turner. In lane 3 for Milford will be Josh Kravitz, Jack Weiner, Josh Adderson, and Xander Terrell. Looks like the boys have shuffled a bit. Ben Turner will be leading off. Ben's off to a nice strong start. Again, each swimmer will be swimming 100 yards for this event, or 4 lengths of the pool. Brian Wang is getting prepped at the blocks to take on the second leg of this race. Here's Ben's last 25 yards. Nice lead for the OA boys 400-yard freestyle relay team. And in the pool goes Brian Wang. Brian's doing a great job maintaining the lead at the halfway point of his leg of the race. Evan Fultz will be up next. He's getting ready down at the blocks as Brian comes to the halfway point of his race. And now into the final turn. And in comes Evan Fultz for the third leg of the race. He's starting off his 100 yards with a nice healthy lead over the team from Milford in lane 3. You can see Ryan Moore getting ready behind the blocks. Evan's got 2 more laps, and then Ryan will take over for the anchor leg of this relay. And Evan's pulling away for a nice healthy lead now. Here's Evan's final turn. 25 more yards, and then Ryan will take over to finish off this race. He's really pushing to get down to the end of the pool. And in goes Ryan Moore. Final 100 yards of this relay. All right, and Ryan at the halfway point has almost a full pool length over Milford in this race. All right, here's the final turn for Ryan. He's going to bring it on home now. And a nice strong finish for Ryan Moore in the boys' 400-yard relay. right. And the last Milford swimmer is just finishing up the last half of his lap. Thank you for joining us for the Oliver Ames swim portion of the Hockomock Championships. Stay tuned for results. Hopefully by Monday. We'll see what happens.